Charles the Fourth, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman.
Alright, what's up guys? I am going to try and finish this game. And I've been saying that, trying to finish this game, because I really love the second one. And this first one, for some reason, has just been like kind of disappointing. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not like the love that I had for the second one. Ha, just kidding. This game did not want to fix. For some reason, every time I launch it, I have to relaunch it. Bless you. Let's try this again. Okay. Now, let's continue. Ooh, my mind just blanked on what I was doing. Oh, okay, we're on the siege chapter. Oh, okay. Talk to... Okay. Ace is what I need to do, right? Yeah, okay. Map. Okay. So let's go to here. Okay. Let's talk to the quartermaster. Inventory.
Yeah.
I forgot the collision on bushes. Hell yeah. Captain Bernard is right there.
I'm glad to see you.
Any chance of some work here, Captain?
It all depends on what you're ready to do, my lad. As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here are swarming with brigands. Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
So what do you think I should do about them?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine.
I'm not doing
I
this.
don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like they're pretending their nobility. Who cares? In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take it as proof that the deed's done.
Very well. I'll see to it.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed. So take a good sharp dagger. You'll get a bit extra for each ear you bring.
Very well. That sounds amusing.
Well, as for amusement, I'd entertain myself by being very careful, lad. Good luck, then.
Okay, so I didn't get the main quest.
How are the men holding up?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the locals, they've got nowhere else to go. So they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Damn.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. When they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows
Moonshine.
they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open. See you later.
So what the fuck does he want me to do? To brew up something to fend... Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go, Pebbles. I like alchemy. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, she's over here. Okay. Freak! Sorry. I spin around in circle. I'll talk to the quartermaster in a little bit. Ooh. Is there a way for me to get there without triggering that main quest? Mayhaps.
Yeah.
Yes.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
The troops are falling asleep on guard duty. Do you have anything to help?
There's a recipe I know. I could brew up enough for 2 or 3 men with what I have here.
No, I need enough for a whole bloody encampment. Actually, for 3 camps.
That much? It would take me a week just to pick the herbs for it. Unless you were to do a bit of the legwork yourself.
Seems only reasonable, since I'm the one who wants it. What do you need?
1 handful of valerian and 2 of mint, but make sure it's fresh. And a little wormwood wouldn't hurt.
I need mint,
Take
valerian, and wormwort. Okay. I don't know what mint looks like. Oh, hey, girl. That's eyebright. I think that's nettle. It is. Dandelion. This would be too easy if she just had it in her backyard. Actually, I think this is wormwort right here, though. So I need valerian. I don't remember what valerian looks like, actually. I thought you were Leo messing with something. Um. Let me look up what valerian looks like. I totally forgot. Oh, okay, that's what it looks like. But what does mint look like? Okay. I don't think I'll find it here. Bro. Okay. How many did I need? Oh, I got enough mint and I got enough... Oh. Well, let's go talk to her then.
Very well. So what?
At least 2 handfuls of mint and 1 of valerian. Those are the main ingredients. If you can find some wormwood, there's no harm in adding that too.
All right. I'll look around for some. I was at the Ujit's Women's Sabbath.
And how did it turn out?
The women were making such a ruckus, the woodcutters took them for witches and burst in on them. They meant to kill them.
Jesus Christ. And how did it end?
I killed them all.
Killed them? God almighty. You killed the men who went to see what all the noise was about?
I didn't have much of a choice. There was no talking with them. They were determined to kill the witches. I'm so sorry.
Holy Mother of God, you're my witness I meant no harm. Forgive my sins and have mercy on me in my final hour. And as for you, you'd better go. God bless.
What? I got enough mint for the herbal and I got enough valerian. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I think so. Okay. Map. If I am not mistaken. Oh. Duh. What the fuck?
God's sake. Good luck then.
I'm a moron. I'm a moron. I'm a moron. I know that there is a ton of mint in the monastery. And I think there's a ton of valerian behind the in Red Eye. So let's go get some mint. Maybe I don't know what mint looks like. Oh, there's mint. I need 60 mint. Damn, mint's hard to see. Okay. So all the mint? No, there's some right here. Okay. I know for a fact that there is mint or valerian. I'm collecting a bunch of herbs now.
Nice.
Mint and Valerian. Maybe there is mint. Let's walk around here for a second. The problem with mint is it's really tiny. Oh, is that mint? It is! Any more mint? Yeah, right there, but I don't think the game is gonna let me mint. Okay, I got enough mint. Awesome. And I know that behind the bathhouse is a bunch of Valerian.
Yeah.
Yes, here we are. Let's start collecting Valerian. That's Belladonna, I think. Right here? Is that not Belladonna? Oh. I'm swear to God on my life, this is Belladonna. Maybe not. Okay. So, let's go back to an herb lady. Yeah, we'll go here. Shit, it's about to be nighttime.
What are you doing? Creeping around like a footpath?
Oh, where's the tavern?
Everyone has to carry a light axe.
Where's the tavern? Behind me. Here. I'm assuming you can't sleep here. Okay. What direction are we going? To my left. Yes, this way.
Yeah.
Yoink. Damn, this shit is hard to see. Maybe this goes to her place? Oh my gosh. Well, wait. Okay, is this lady up yet? I think 9 o'clock is when most people actually get up. Okay. Is she...
Good morning.
Are you kidding me? I have to go to the one I was at. This game fucking sucks. Did I not get everything? Let's fast travel to Auschwitz.
To Auschwitz? How many missions do you have?
I don't know. I haven't looked yet.
I feel quite hungry.
God be with.
I've gathered up all we need.
Excellent. This will probably do the trick. And do you have the wormwood?
Here it is.
Fine, fine. I'll get started. It's going to take a while. Take care. Yow!
Yeah.
Okay, let's go up here and do this. Okay.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Move! Move! God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Oh. It just keeps getting better, man.
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
Okay, King.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the skeleton.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
I need more than that from you.
Sorry.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander, but many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Okay.
I mean you, Henry.
But...
Yeah, dumbass.
That is...
Put two and two together. Okay, what were you saying?
I don't know how to explain it, but even with his facial hair, I feel like he still looks kind of like a baby.
Mm-hmm. He's like 18 in this game.
He's still
In the second game, he's like 30.
I know,
And the second, he ages finely.
Oh, he does. Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, yes, does.
He's much more attractive in the second game than in the
Yeah, because he's not a child.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen people say anywhere he's from 16 to 18 in this game.
Yeah.
I know that 28 to 30 in the second game.
Yeah. I just would love to see comparison to see the difference because he just looks like a kid.
They did. I know that people talked about because when I first saw this character model, I was like, oh my gosh. Henry, Kingdom Come 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Yeah, his face is more round in this one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can... Yes. Yeah, his face is a lot more round in this one. Yeah, so here's our first one.
Yeah. Yeah, he just looks like a man in the second one.
Yeah, his cheekbones are more profound and his jaw is more... He just has a round face. He has a baby face in this game.
So, do you really think I'm someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you.
Yeah.
You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rattay.
Yeah, no, what this person was complaining about was that he looks like a completely different person. I don't think he looks like a completely different person. I just think that he, aged, 15 years? 10, 15 years from the first game?
He looks incredibly like himself.
He looks so hot in the second game. In this game, he just looks like a baby.
Version of himself.
Yeah, he just looks like he's just a little baby.
Yeah.
Do I get the potion or do I just go straight to the battle? Fine, I'll get the potion. I already started that mission. You guys convinced me. Yeah, I just think that he... Like, someone was in the comments of that Reddit... It was a Reddit post I was looking where the person was complaining that he doesn't look the same in the second game. But someone in the comments was like, well, in the first game, he goes from not knowing how to hold a sword to learning how to fight in battle. So, but in the second game, he already has that muscle. He already has that skill. So he's a bunch of muscle and he's more refined because he's aged.
He's aged 15 fucking years.
He lost all his baby fat.
Yeah.
And he looks so good in the second game.
He's got more skin texture, like with some little wrinkles here and there. And
yeah.
It's nice.
So, is the concoction ready?
All done. Here, take the keg. I won't be lugging a heavy great thing like that around myself.
Thank you for your help.
Well, best of luck, lad. Now, I need a rest. Good luck, then.
You know, I always think about like alchemy. Like there's this like you can like buy books that told you like the alchemy in which like they used back then. I always wanted to try to see if it's like, obviously it had to be somewhat like true to useful.
Yeah.
Because they used it for a while. And that's what medicines were made after, were just like different herbs and stuff. So I thought about getting like one of those alchemy books and trying different.
Personally, I think the reason it lasted as long as it did is because partially it was correct. You know, they had
It worked. Yeah.
some legit cures in there. They had some legit medicinal medicine in there, medicinal herbs, and so it worked. And then there was some other bullshit like turning stones into gold or something. Why did you just die, dude? What did you just do?
Oh my god. Where was my last save? I jumped really high on my... Oh, thank the gods.
Attention!
Christ be praised.
You know what I mean? Like, they had some legit stuff, and then they had, oh, if I use this magical potion, I can turn
Well, I feel like...
rocks into gold.
I feel like alchemy is very misunderstood. I was ruined by alchemy because I learned Full Metal Alchemist, and I was like, this just sounds dumb, turning, like, shit into gold, you know what I mean? But real alchemy was just, like, medicine.
Yeah.
They were just making concoctions to help people. Yeah. Like, sleeping potions, but, like, sleeping, like, I'm gonna say, potions, I think they're more like tea in my eyes, but, like, sleeping stuff like that, stomach stuff, digestion, I would love to get an alchemy book. And oh, sorry. Well, I guess I'm gonna sit next to you while I talk to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God save.
Sir,
Good luck, then.
Okay, let's go. Get up, Henry.
Huh?
And see, what was annoying is that when men did alchemy, like when men did that, they called it alchemy and they made apothecaries and they sold all these things. But when women did it, they were witches. And were magic.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, apothecaries. But there are female apothecaries.
Yes.
Majority of, like, medicines like that were... The shop owner was probably a man, but the person actually making the shit was probably a woman.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, women did it first and got called witches, and then men was like, wait, this helps cure my stomach pain.
Wait, hold on, my tummy doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, okay. Oh, he's moving around. I was like, where is he at? He's moving around. Hey, man. Captain Bernard, let me talk to you, bud. Captain Bernard, let me talk to you. You know what? Let me go find a place to, like, sleep. And then, sleep for a little bit and then talk to Captain Bernard.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in the second game, they called one of the herbal women a witch because the lady's baby died.
Yeah.
And, like, they cursed it. So, no. It's just, you know, I can't imagine survival rates of infants was very high back then.
No, yeah, that's why. People say back then you died at like 25.
Mm-hmm.
That was the average middle age, but it wasn't. Just the data was so skewed because of how high the infant mortality rate was.
Yeah.
If you got to 25, you could probably live until, 65, 75. The data just got so skewed because so many babies were dying.
The Lord be praised.
And moms. Moms would also...
I've arranged for a priest to come. He
Yeah.
promised to take care of the people around here.
Thank you, Henry. Lifting the spirit can help us all.
I got hold of a sawbones to take care of our wounded.
Thank you.
I haven't heard
Most
someone
of them
call
have
a
already
surgeon a sawbones in a
Lives are all
minute.
they have left. God be with you.
Can I not sleep anywhere?
I'm glad they changed the name. Imagine being told to go see the Sawbones. Horrifying.
Instead of a surgeon.
Yeah.
Is he here at the camp? Sir! I mean, I can try and give it to him again, but... It's crazy that they acknowledge that, like, yeah, you need a surgeon to do, like, higher stuff, but they still, majority of the people, like, the nurses, I guess is what you would call it, the nurses would be all women, even back then.
God bless. Can I help you?
But only the doctor.
This ought to help with your sleepy soldiers.
What's in it? Stinks to hell.
Yes, and it's hellish potent too. A drop in the evening, and you won't fall asleep till just before noon.
Really? I hope it does the job. That it doesn't give them a runs in the process.
Hopefully not. But if it does, well, it's hard to sleep with the runs, isn't it?
True enough. But you're not much good as a guard when you're squatting in the bushes. God be with you.
Do we have a new skill point in alchemy? Oh my god. Hey, my man.
Greetings.
Hi.
What do you need?
Sorry you didn't stay home, are you? Huh?
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Rat Eye
Okay.
instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really? Despite being wounded? Actually, you missed the best part. When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun if I fell asleep. But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
Oh, all right then. Next time I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense. What would you do without me? Still, thank you for hauling me out of there.
Anything for you, my lord.
Take care.
Yeah.
Not yet. Hold. Hold. Just a little longer. Fuck. Easy. Easy.
If I live through this day, I swear I'll take my honor to yours.
Easy, man. Jesus Christ and all the saints watch over us this day.
Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
To the bridge! We have to help them!
My mic has been muted this whole time. Not the entirety of this. I had muted it to look at something, but... Well...
Here's their leader.
It's Eric!
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect.
It's the gay lover of Toth.
You need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
Oh! It's brought up in this game.
I know him. He's Eric. Toth's captain and
Oh, okay,
right-hand
so it's
man.
alluded to in this game.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Just how intimate are you two? Because he doesn't address him as Lord Toth or Sir Istvan. Which is... So they're lovers in this game. Hold on, let me upgrade my skills. What else? Pickpocketing needs leveled up. Okay. When looting corpses, you'll have more money? Hell yeah. What else needs updated? Stealth. Oh, I didn't know that was something you had to unlock. Okay, let's see here. Strength. Ooh, do I want head cracker though? Yeah, I'll get head cracker instead. Okay, what else? Ooh, fertility. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Family values? Oh, they're gonna kidnap. I wonder if they're kidnap Eric. Quickly go help defend the trebuchet. Can I get on my horse? Is Pebbles around here? No, I can't. I'm gonna skip ahead of you guys. Oh, how far are we though? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead since you guys are slow. I do have a helmet on. I must get to the trebuchet. Activated perk bloodlust. So out of 10 shots, they shouldn't be knocked out after. Okay. You got money on you? You do have money on you. I should just loot you guys for money. Ooh, and you have some good potions. I didn't mean to grab that. Ooh, you have 46 Roshan? Hell yeah. What about you? 50? Oh, hell yeah, that was a great perk.
Oh!
Over here. Okay, I was like, where is the fight happening? Okay. Get out of here. Hell yeah.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too.
We have his gay lover!
So, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranyik, and he brought
Not
Ishtvan's
in this game.
reinforcements here.
But he gets really pissed when you
Beyond
kill
that.
Ishtvan in the second game.
Intimate terms with Toth.
Intimate terms
Might
with
be able to
Toth.
tell us something.
So they're alluding that they're
He might
couple.
even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son.
Eric for sure looks different in the second
Come to
game.
my
And
tent.
his character model looks like a completely different person. I didn't even recognize it was Eric until I saw the white armor. I wonder if that's symbolic. All of Toph's people are in black armor, and the only person in white armor is Eric.
There has to be some sort of symbolism for sure.
Oh, let me eat something real quick. Okay, never mind. Let me wash off real quick.
Peace and love.
No, I guess not. Okay.
Start talking, or make your peace. Greetings. What do you need?
What do I need?
Goodbye.
I just need to one step closer.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions,
Huh?
and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
You think?
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
Okay. How did you meet
How
him?
did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
Curious.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me.
My man will come and see me and he'll kill all of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribislavis.
Oh,
You're nothing
Henry's
but a common
provoking
bandit.
him.
You don't know anything. He'll come to me, And anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much?
Could it be that
about
you're
you?
lovers? Oh my god.
Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one.
You'll never understand. Do you not see Hans walking around?
Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as
It's so
Divish does
crazy
about
we
his
slept with
wife and you
Denish's
about your
wife
father.
during this. Okay. Let's go hostage negotiate.
Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
I wonder if there will be a third game because we almost kill Eric.
Oh?
Like in the second game, we do a 1v1 with Eric and almost kill him.
Yes.
Because he's so mad we killed Toth.
Yeah.
But then he ends up living because Sigismund's army
Ishtar!
comes towards us.
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little. But we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed.
He's so funny.
But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
Oh? You hurt them, we hurt him.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
As long as we have his gay lover.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I
know
love
how you feel,
Radzig
sir,
is
but
funny.
Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway.
Yeah.
We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should have went this way. Oopsies. Okay.
Yeah.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I get to shoot it? I'd be
delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. God be with you.
Let's go fire the trebuchet. Let's go. Guys, we get to fire this hoe? Okay, hold on. My mouse is stuck somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I am gonna sleep a little bit, that way I heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say there for sure should be food here too. Okay, I guess not. Let me get full health. And while it's in that, I'm gonna grab something to drink. Alright. Let's go fire the trebuchet. Can I eat from that? No. Okay.
I'm sick. What's that? Eaten something rotten, have you?
Yeah, this good.
Yeah.
I get why he doesn't want to shoot into his house, but like, let's be a little realistic here, right? Yeah. If you afforded to build the castle before, I assume you can afford to build it again. Sure. It just will take a while.
Load the trebuchet!
Isn't that very, like, privileged? To be like, I just don't want to destroy my house, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, there's war going on. This is really interesting. Oh! Oh, okay. I see how they did it. They use a system. The guy singing while they're loading the trebuchet is so real. So then what? Oh, I see how this works. This is kind of crazy engineering. Do you see this? So what they do is they have like these little levers back here and they're pulling it back to build tension. I'm assuming that has a bunch of weight. But it's like, it's almost like a pulley, but you see what they're doing? Yeah, it's very complicatedly engineered.
It's kind of cool. I'm into that.
Huh. I was like, well, what's building the tension? The weight.
Yeah.
Where's the lever to fire it? Oh, he has to load it first. That seems really dangerous, actually.
Yeah.
With that much tension?
I think the lever is over on that side right there.
It's probably here, but do you see what he has to do to load it?
Yeah, that's horrifying. I would not want to be this soldier.
Oh, that's just crazy. Yeah, and if it just snapped while he's putting... Let's use the trebuchet. Oh, wow. Did it hit the... Okay.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. Goodbye.
Wait, 2 days. Okay. Okay, I'll wait the 2 days. Ooh.
God be with you.
Oh, journal. Let's wait the 2 days. We'll go here and then I'll go sleep. Actually, this is really interesting. I know some people are gonna be like, who gives a shit? But like, I don't think, obviously, I wouldn't want to stand like here when it was fired. Because what if the fabric rips or... This is kind of crazy. Anyway, is there a place for me to sleep over here? No, but what I could do is go get all like my armor fixed up and stuff, and then I'm gonna use Russian though while it's doing this. I could go get my armor fixed up and look nice for the battle.
Yeah. And look all nice and cute for battle. Yeah.
Alright, guys. Let's go make myself pretty for the war, for the battle we're about to go to. Okay. So...
You're just getting into a stew for no reason.
Yes, there's food here. Okay. So, let's see. Map. I know Rat Eye has bathhouses, but I don't want to go all the way there. Oh, Sasso has... Yeah. They have bathhouses, so let's go here. Have you ever had these?
Oh, yeah.
Fire.
They're really good.
The caramel one's good. The strawberry one, they have a birthday cake one that is my absolute favorite.
Yeah, the caramel one is the only one I've ever had. It's pretty good. My brother used to...
Son of a bitch. Your brother used to get them?
Yeah, before he went to protein powder, he would get those.
Yep, I saw some movement. Hey there, losers.
Áj, te kutya! Add meg magad, vagy kinyírunk! Most megkapod!
Oh, why is there so many of you guys?
Hova tűnni? Nahogy a faszba!
I keep hitting the... Sorry, guys. I keep hitting the wrong button. Praying for the head crit. Yes.
Igen!
Okay. Oh, you're the only one? Bloodlust. Oh, who's hitting me? Oh, arrow bitches. There is someone knocked out. It did knock out someone. Or I thought I did. Okay. Alright, Pebbles, let's go. We're on our way to the bathhouses and got rudely attacked. Ignore it.
Good day.
I'd like to make...
And what is it you...
proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Goodbye.
Alright, let's travel back.
Yeah.
How beautiful. A bush apple right now, like in this scene, like imagine you're back waiting for the battle and you have a bush apple in your hand. It would be ideal. I don't know, you think the curve monitor that my sister has, do you think it would fit? The problem is I want another one here. I would have to rearrange this.
A little bit, yeah.
But
I think you can make work though. I think you're smart enough. You can do that.
like I said, I hate this top part of my desk because what I would do is I would have one just like I would have them on the wall.
Yeah.
I'd mount them to the wall. But because of this, and I can't take it off because I have nowhere to put anything else.
Yeah.
Me complaining about shit that doesn't matter.
It matters.
There's more important things going on.
It matters to you.
I'm sick of it. What's that? I'm sick of it.
Does it show like actual damage that they've done? Obviously, each shot is going to be different, right? Because there's no way you can get the tension like exactly right every single time. But it's really impressive. Do you see how that rope slides?
Yeah.
Like through and oh. How much does that weigh? I gotta Google this. How much was the weight on the trebuchet? Oh my god. Okay, so we're Americans, so this might not make sense to you, but we're engineers, so it might make sense. So a 150 kilogram projectile. The counterweights were 1.5 tons. This is crazy, and it's 2 men. Look at this.
Yeah.
I gotta look up 125 kilograms to pounds. 330-pound projectile.
Yeah.
This counterweight is 1.5 tons.
That's crazy. That's a lot of tons. That's a lot of weight.
Oh, wow. How did the wood not splinter from the weight? Surely the counterweights have failed multiple times, right? Because that's a crazy stupid amount of weight. You mind if is the seat taken? Oh, yeah, it is. I'll take this seat then. That's insane. 330-pound projectile?
Yeah. I mean, that would do some serious damage.
Literally. So that means that guy carrying that rock to roll it in is 330 pounds? Absolutely not.
They might be able to been a little bit lighter.
Oh, for sure. Those rocks are... There's no way those rocks are 300 pounds. Yeah. Unless they use lead.
Unless they use lead.
Let me back that up. How much weight is a trebuchet? The weight of the entire thing would be about a few ton. That is crazy.
Ugh.
I need to talk to you.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
All right. When do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on 2 fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
I know this kind of sucks, right? You have to break into your own home, but this is such a great way to evaluate where your weak points are. He said it's wooden, so it's easy to break. So maybe when we get control, change it to stone. Yeah, take the opportunity. I'm helping you, actually.
The west wall? First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
Obviously, thinking about a trebuchet, right?
Yeah.
We could make it a little... Well, we don't use them anymore because they're useless. But, like, with modern technology, we could use a pulley system. And probably get more tension in that.
Oh, for sure.
You think they're illegal to build?
Trebuchets?
Yeah.
No, the engineers build them all every fall.
The what?
The engineers at WT build them every fall for pumpkin launching.
No, what I'm saying is, you think like home use it's illegal. If I build a trebuchet in my backyard, can I borrow your backyard? Can you build a trebuchet in your backyard? I know how to make. I mean,
Because like the WT doesn't have to inform anybody that they're making trebuchets. So I don't think. One of the professors actually.
I don't think was the metal one more efficient.
I don't think so. It was just cool looking.
I would use steel.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use anything because I can't afford it.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
Okay. You can sit here if you be a good boy,
I've heard
Leo.
everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry.
Okay, I didn't know.
You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter.
Look at
And
this
as
man.
God
Look how
is
he wants to
my
be helped.
witness, we will
Okay,
kick
you're
those
gonna lay
whore
down.
sons' arses.
Leo!
A village lad and an old soldier. This fan must be shaking
Lay
in
down.
his boots.
Be a good boy and lay down.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance.
That's so
Help your
true, though.
comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
I'll tell you here in a second.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Good luck,
Scoot.
He said that no matter how good a plan is, something always fucks up. And that could be applied more than just battle.
Come here.
Come here. Okay, Mama's about to go to battle. And you need to sit down and be a good boy. Sir Hans looks like a little baby, too. Damn, he was right. He did hit it accurate. He said, I can hit it. I can get the gate down. He's been a little baby.
Yes, he is. You're gonna do great.
Storm the walls.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it!
I draw my sword.
Go! Go!
You're scaring him.
Shields, for fuck's sake! Cover yourselves! Wait till I raise the...
Oh, wait, hold on. I have weapons. I have a bow. Long distance arrow? Okay.
For the walls! Go! Go! Go!
Let's go, gents. Y'all are just gonna stand there and let me Come in here. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Smash them! Clear those battlements!
Hold on. Leo, you went off my lap now. Now, when I'm in battle. Come on, get off. Get out of the monitor. Come on. I need you on babysitting duty. Go over there. Come on. Come on. Don't you fucking bite me. Come on. Scoot. Go to your stepmother. Oh my gosh. Here, take this. Babysit the baby. Is there anyone behind me? No. Oh.
Ow.
Game. Leo, please, dude.
Smash them!
Smash them. Smash them. No, this one. Yes. I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, that's what I needed. Hell yeah. Oh my god, there is way too many here.
We've got them! And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Killing all you fools. I like this perk. This is fun. Now the combat has become a little more fun. Let's go. There's someone hitting me. Go, dude. Damn, this dude. Okay, where are all of our soldiers? Okay.
Ow!
Come on, game. Let me aim. Maybe if I keep... Me and this dude 2v fucking 15ing these fools. Come on. Okay. Okay. Oh shit, hell yeah.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanish.
Yeah,
Istvan!
the cleanup's gonna suck.
It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship. But Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me!
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
Oh, I forgot she did let him in the
Didn't know who
castle.
he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
I look forward to it. Yeah!
God, the scene of pushing him out the way. I kind of want to replay the second game now after this. Fuck! Not on stream.
To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Yeah.
It was Sir Hans to collect your father.
The way you found Tom, sneaking into Brannick all on your own. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Damn, I want to watch the scene where, I'm so happy I have all my stuff recorded. I'm gonna watch the scene where I kill Toth.
Yes, so am I.
So Radzig will be there. do you now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rate and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
What should I say to him?
Don't worry, it'll come to you. You'll see.
Yeah, Henry and Hans didn't really have a crazy friendship in this game as they did in the second game.
Yeah.
They just kind of existed with each other. I mean, there's a few missions where they get her, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I feel like we've
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Oh yeah, well this game takes place in a few weeks, yeah.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rate and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I do want to play the DLC of, not really in this game, but in Kingdom Come 2 I do want to play the...
Same difference, you silly bugger.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
The horse sounds very defined. The gallop. Sir Honish. Sir Razik, excuse me.
I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
He's gonna chase after Toth?
Are you alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Well, he knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
It's kind of symbolic, because isn't this how the second game ends?
Yes,
where they're...
in Poland, I believe.
He's talking to his family.
And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
It's Jobst!
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Oh, deadass?
Oh, wow.
Oh, deadass?
That took a lot shorter than I thought it would.
Oh!
Don't scratch that.
See? Yeah. Ow! Yo, you got my back. See?
Yeah.
See, this is like how the second game ended. It's supposed to be the same. What part of babysitting duty did you not understand?
You're doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now.
Oh, the subtitles are off.
I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
He almost looks like he does in the second game in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Oh, nice, Leo.
Very graceful.
Where do I go? Okay. What the hell? Where is he? Oh, all the way over there. Pebbles?
She's on stream. Oh, is this like an epilogue?
I'm gonna go this way. I've never gone this way before. That's gonna knock me off my horse. I'm gonna take off my helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in
Jobst looks
captivity.
different too.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergolf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary. partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Now I'm confused. I thought Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 took place years after the first one, not like right after.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years. And now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Who is this Prokop that Job spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then, they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way, so they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him, and now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince-Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince-Elector?
The Prince-Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince-Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son. So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
I think I don't know what to think.
That makes 2 of us.
If I didn't know anything about the ops,
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Okay, so the second game happens right after the first game. Because they're leaving right now to go talk to...
Come now, Hal.
I'm just as confused. If you like, you can embark on activities in one of the world. You can end the save game anytime by writing off the map with Sirhan's squad.
Maybe there's a time jump?
I don't know. I could have sworn...
I mean, in the... We discussed how, you know, in the first game he's 18, in the second one he's like in his late 20s, early 30s. There has to be a time skip.
No, because we're leaving right now to go talk to him.
But there has to be a time
There's not a
skip.
time skip, so he's probably... early 20s, second game is my guess.
That's confusing.
So, can we set off?
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse! The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting as eagerly.
In my headcanon, Henry is probably 18, 19 in this game. Second game, I'm saying he's early 20s.
Yeah.
Now, do they happen right after each other? Yes.
So, how is life as a highborn bastard?
I'm getting used to it.
What about Rudzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Ah, mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord. What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief. Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
Feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trust in your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
What do you think of Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Ha! Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Jobst.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel.
And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
And that Berghoff we're going to see, do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him. And his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit. But the lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council. Little wonder they're back at their old tricks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he go to this camp?
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Quite.
Hell yeah. Alright, guys.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that horseman who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!
Audentes fortuna. That's the first time he says that.
You did it.
I did it! I beat the first game! Still, 100% not as fun as the second game.
For sure. I think the second game was my favorite.
The second game had a lot more humor. I for sure really love the second game. This first game is probably like a 7 out of 10. It's not bad. I think if I played this game and actually decided to beat it, because I would have probably given up on it because I thought it was like boring at some parts, I wouldn't have played the second game. But I did really like the first one or second one. Yes. So I will. Heck yeah, we finish this. I'm gonna play Date Everything next week when I get the game, and we'll start playing that. So I will talk to you guys later.